Some callers are concerned that the National Guard troops protecting the Capitol for the inauguration could be a problem themselves. Check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you for taking my call. I'm curious about something. I've been listening to the news for the last week, and President Trump, this is my curiosity, President Trump is the commander-in-chief of the National Guard troops. And the federal mission statement for the National Guard troops is to provide properly trained and equipped units for prompt mobilization for war, national emergency, or, and this is what concerns me, as otherwise needed. Now, what's in place to prevent Trump from using the National Guard troops for his benefit to block President-elect Biden from taking oath of office next week? And also, I'm curious that Vice President Pence will be attending the inauguration, and Kamala Harris and President-elect Biden, but Trump is not going to be around. But here we have, I think the estimate was 25,000 troops in place. And what's to prevent President Trump from otherwise as needed, using those troops for his benefit?
There is a provision in military law and in the Uniform Code of Military Justice that was well established after the Nuremberg trials, or amplified after the Nuremberg trials, that you are under no obligation to follow an illegal order. And in fact, you are entirely justified in defying an illegal order in the military. So my guess is, Liz, if Donald Trump were to try to order those 25,000 troops to say, we're going to install me as president now, or something like that, although I think that, that horse has left the barn long ago. But nonetheless, if he were to try to do that sort of thing, I think his order would simply be defied. I'm not real concerned about that. What I'm concerned about are the people. I mean, for example, right now, the Washington Post is pointing out, and there's a link, actually several news sources are pointing out, there's a link to this in this article that I was talking about that I just published over on medium.com, that the FBI is going through all 25,000 National Guard troops, social medias and background profiles, looking for troops who may have loyalty to Trump and the the various conspiracy theories that support him, so that they can weed them out. Because these soldiers are going to be carrying live ammunition, and they're very concerned about that. So, clearly there's a concern, and I think, frankly, it's a legitimate concern. But it's a concern based on these people believing that, Democrats who drink children's blood and hold satanic rituals are going to try and steal the election from the duly elected president, Donald Trump, when, in fact, he was not duly elected. And, in fact, he was duly beaten, by 7 million votes. Yeah, but they're still believing this. So that's my response, Liz. And I would be astonished if anything like that were to happen. That would be a military coup. That would be like what we saw happen in Egypt. And I'm just not expecting that at all.